You ever get that itch? That nagging feeling that there's something more out there for you? It's like a whisper in the back of your mind, urging you to break free from the mundane and reach for something greater. That feeling deep down that you're meant for more than just clocking in and clocking out. It's a sense of dissatisfaction that grows stronger with each passing day, making you question the very essence of your daily routine. That's the entrepreneurial spirit whispering, my friends. It's that inner voice that tells you there's a world of possibilities waiting for you, a world where you can be the master of your own destiny. It's that voice telling you to build something, create something, own your hustle. It's the drive to turn your ideas into reality, to take control of your future and make a mark on the world. So many people dream of ditching the cubicle, being their own boss and turning their passion into a paycheck. They envision a life where they call the shots, where their hard work directly translates into success and fulfillment. They imagine the freedom, the impact, the unlimited potential. The thought of breaking free from the constraints of a traditional job and pursuing their dreams fills them with excitement and hope. And that's amazing. That fire is what drives us. It's that burning desire to achieve something greater that propels us forward, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. But here's the reality check. And I'm not sugarcoating it. Most employees fail when they try to make that jump. The path to entrepreneurship is fraught with obstacles, and not everyone is prepared for the journey. They see the success stories, the Gary V's and Elon Musk's of the world, and they think, if they can do it, so can I. But what they don't realize is the immense amount of hard work, sacrifice, and resilience that goes into achieving that level of success. But what they don't see are the countless others who crashed and burned. For every success story, there are many more tales of failure, of dreams that never materialized, and of people who gave up along the way. Look, I'm all about positivity and hustle, but we gotta keep it real. The entrepreneurial journey is not for the faint of heart. It requires a level of dedication and perseverance that many people underestimate. Entrepreneurship isn't for the faint of heart. It's a path filled with long nights, tough decisions, and moments of doubt. It's about pushing through the hard times and staying focused on your vision, even when the going gets tough. It's a whole different beast. It's not just about having a great idea, it's about execution, strategy, and the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. It's about being resilient in the face of adversity and never losing sight of your goals. So why do so many employees stumble when they try to walk the entrepreneurial path? What is it that makes this transition so challenging? Is it the lack of preparation, the fear of failure, or something else entirely? What are the pitfalls that trip them up? Is it the overwhelming amount of work, the financial instability, or the sheer pressure of being responsible for everything? These are the questions we need to explore to understand why so many people struggle. That's what we're diving into today, my friends. We're going to break down the common challenges and obstacles that aspiring entrepreneurs face, and how you can overcome them. This isn't just about identifying the problems, it's about finding solutions and strategies to succeed. We're breaking down the 5 key reasons why employees fail in entrepreneurship. These reasons are not meant to discourage you, but to prepare you for the journey ahead. By understanding these pitfalls, you can better equip yourself to navigate the entrepreneurial landscape. Consider this your crash course in entrepreneurial reality. It's time to get real about what it takes to succeed, and how you can turn your dreams into reality. So buckle up and get ready to dive deep into the world of entrepreneurship. First things first, let's talk about risk. Risk is an inherent part of life, but it takes on a whole new dimension when you step into the world of entrepreneurship. It's not just about the financial aspect. It's about the emotional and psychological toll it can take on you. The stakes are higher and the safety nets are fewer. When you're working for someone else, you've got a safety net. That safety net is your steady paycheck, your benefits, and the structure that comes with a traditional job. You have a clear set of responsibilities, and as long as you fulfill them, you can expect a certain level of security. You know, that steady paycheck hitting your account every 2 weeks. It's a comforting rhythm, a predictable cycle that allows you to plan your life with a certain degree of confidence. You can budget for your expenses, save for the future, and even splurge on the occasional luxury. It's comfortable, predictable, maybe even a little boring. But there's a certain peace of mind that comes with knowing exactly what to expect. You can focus on your work without constantly worrying about where your next paycheck will come from. But hey, it pays the bills, right? It allows you to maintain a certain lifestyle to meet your financial obligations without too much stress. You can pay your rent or mortgage, cover your utilities, and still have some money left over for entertainment and leisure. Entrepreneurship, it throws that security blanket right out the window. Suddenly, you're in a world where nothing is guaranteed. Your income can fluctuate wildly from month to month, and you have to be prepared for the lean times as well as the prosperous ones. Suddenly you're in the Wild West, baby. It's a landscape of endless possibilities but also endless uncertainties. You have to be ready to adapt, to pivot, to change your strategy at a moment's notice. It's a constant balancing act, and it can be exhilarating and exhausting in equal measure. No guaranteed income, no paid vacations, no company healthcare. It's all on you. You have to hustle for every dollar, and there's no one to fall back on if things go wrong. You have to be your own boss, your own motivator, and your own safety net. Every decision you make, every dollar you spend, it's a gamble. You have to weigh the potential rewards against the risks, and sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. It's a high-stakes game, and the pressure can be intense, and trust me, that can be terrifying for someone used to the stability of a 9-to-5. The uncertainty can be paralyzing, and the fear of failure can be overwhelming. But it's also what makes entrepreneurship so exciting. It's the thrill of the unknown, the challenge of building something from the ground up. It's a whole new level of pressure. You're not just responsible for yourself anymore. You're responsible for your business, your clients, your employees if you have them. Every decision you make can have far-reaching consequences, and the stakes are higher than ever. You're not just responsible for yourself anymore. You're responsible for your business, your clients, your employees if you have them. The weight of that responsibility can be daunting, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. When you succeed, the sense of accomplishment is unparalleled. The question is, can you handle it? Can you thrive in an environment where the only constant is change? Can you stay motivated and focused, even when the going gets tough? These are the questions you need to ask yourself before you take the plunge into entrepreneurship. Can you stomach the uncertainty, the possibility of failure? Because that's the reality of entrepreneurship. It's not for the faint of heart, but for those who can handle the pressure. The rewards can be immense, because that's the reality of entrepreneurship. It's a journey filled with highs and lows, successes and failures. But it's also a journey of growth, of learning, of pushing yourself to new heights. It's a roller coaster, and you better be ready for the ride. If you can embrace the uncertainty, if you can thrive under pressure, then entrepreneurship might just be the adventure you're looking for. So, are you ready to take the plunge? All right, let's talk leadership. When you're an employee, leadership is something you usually observe from a distance. You might have a great boss, you might have a terrible one, but either way, you're not the one calling the shots. But when you become an entrepreneur, boom, you're thrust into the leadership role, whether you're ready or not. And let me tell you, there's a huge difference between managing a team and actually leading one. It's not just about barking orders and expecting people to follow blindly. True leadership is about inspiring others, motivating them to buy into your vision, and creating a culture where everyone feels valued and empowered. It's about being the person people want to follow, not have to follow. All right, so you've taken the leap, you're calling the shots, but guess what? Nobody's handing you a paycheck on the 1st and the 15th anymore. Nope, now you are the paycheck, and trust me, that's a whole different ballgame. You're not just clocking in and clocking out. You need to understand where every single dollar is going and where every single dollar is coming from. Cash flow, baby, that's the lifeblood of your business. You gotta manage that like your life depends on it, because guess what? It does. You didn't have to stop to say it. You never had. All right, let's talk about hustle. The word itself has become a buzzword in today's entrepreneurial culture. It's almost like a badge of honor, a symbol of dedication and perseverance. But what does it really mean to hustle? Is it just about working hard, or is there more to it? You know, that thing everyone's always talking about, the grind, the hustle, the relentless pursuit of success. It's something that gets romanticized a lot, especially in the age of social media where everyone seems to be working on their next big project. But let's peel back the layers and see what it really entails. When you're working for someone else, you put in your 8 hours, you clock out, and boom, you're free. Your time is your own again, at least until the next workday. There's a certain comfort in that routine, a predictability that many find reassuring. But what happens when you step out of that structure? But when you're building your own dream, that clock, it doesn't exist anymore. The lines between work and personal life blur, and suddenly, you're always on the clock. Every moment becomes an opportunity to push your vision forward, to make progress, to hustle. And let me tell you, that's a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people. The reality of entrepreneurship is far from the glamorous image often portrayed. It's filled with stress, uncertainty, and long hours. It's about facing challenges head-on and finding solutions when things don't go as planned. They hear "be your own boss," and they think it's all poolside meetings and 4-hour work weeks. The allure of freedom and flexibility is strong, but it's often a mirage. The truth is, those moments of relaxation are hard-earned and come after a lot of hard work and sacrifice. But the reality is, in the beginning it's going to be late nights, early mornings, and working weekends. It's about putting in the time when others are resting, about making the most of every hour you have. It's a test of endurance and commitment. You're going to be putting in the hours, grinding, hustling, and making it happen. It's about being relentless in your pursuit, about not giving up when things get tough. It's about finding that inner drive that keeps you going, even when the odds are stacked against you. But here's the thing. It's not just about working your face off. It's about working smart. It's about understanding that time is your most valuable resource and using it wisely. It's about setting clear goals and creating a roadmap to achieve them. It's about being strategic with your time, prioritizing the right tasks, and learning how to delegate effectively. You can't do everything yourself, and trying to will only lead to burnout. It's about building a team that can support you and help you achieve your vision, because you can't do it all yourself, and you shouldn't want to. Collaboration and delegation are key components of success. It's about leveraging the strengths of others to complement your own skills and create something greater than you could achieve alone. So yeah, the hustle is real. It's about dedication, hard work, and perseverance. But it's also about balance, about knowing when to push and when to take a step back. It's about maintaining your health and well-being so you can continue to perform at your best. But it's not about burning yourself out. It's about finding a sustainable pace that allows you to keep going without sacrificing your mental and physical health. It's about recognizing the signs of burnout and taking proactive steps to prevent it. It's about being relentless in your pursuit of success, and that means finding a sustainable pace that allows you to go the distance. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports your goals and allows you to thrive, both personally and professionally. So, embrace the hustle, but do it wisely. Your future self will thank you. Okay, here's the deal. When you're working for someone else, you usually have a specific role, a defined set of responsibilities. But when you're running the show, you become a jack of all trades, wearing multiple hats, juggling multiple roles. And that can be a real shock to the system. One minute you're the CEO, making big picture decisions, the next minute you're the head of marketing, crafting social media posts. Then you're on customer support, answering emails, and before you know it, you're fixing the printer. It's a constant game of switching gears, and it can be overwhelming if you're not prepared. So, why do so many employees fail when they switch to entrepreneurship? It all comes down to the shift in mindset, the responsibility, and the skills required to succeed in business. It's not just about the idea, it's about managing everything that comes with it. The constant hustle, the need for patience, the financial responsibility, the leadership skills, and the ability to juggle multiple roles. These are all crucial ingredients in the recipe for entrepreneurial success. Before you go, I've got one last thing. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more insights on entrepreneurship coming your way, and don't forget to share this with someone who might need a little encouragement on their entrepreneurial journey. I'll see you in the next video.